Ladies and gentlemen, I've climbed the mountains of Valhalla. I have consulted with my crystal ball, and I come to bring you tidings of the future. I have found the next coin to pump and go crazy to the moon. With Ethereum recently having had a tremendously bullish monthly close in August, it seems like we're primed to see macro bullish continuation over the next few months here. Not to mention Bitcoin's monthly close in August is looking very good as well, closing above previous price reactive zones. And with coins like Solana absolutely taking off to the moon, Luna, Cardano, I think VeChain could be the next coin on that list to take off. Now, why do I think so? Number one, the fundamentals are absolutely fantastic. For those who don't know, VeChain is a protocol that brings logistics onto the blockchain. Now, that might not sound so interesting to you, and apparently the guys at the VeChain Foundation agree with you because they've been absolutely massively expanding their use case. They're pretty much a smart contract protocol at this point, competing with the big boys we've recently mentioned before. They're building out a massive NFT ecosystem, funding development on the VeChain blockchain. They've been absolutely exploding in terms of innovation, partnerships, technology, use case, community. I mean, every single metric you want to look out for, VeChain has got it, and it's a laggard. It typically lags behind the rest of the market, very similar to XRP. Now, this is a fantastic thing in my opinion. I often hear people say when VeChain is a little bit boring, oh, VeChain is a stable coin, this or that is a stable coin. Folks, when you hear people say, oh, this is a stable coin, it's not doing anything, that's when you want to be paying attention the most. You want to find the next thing that hasn't pumped yet, but that could very likely pump in a month, in 2 months. You don't want to chase some 480% pump with Solana. You want to find the next thing that could have that 480% pump a couple months down the road. And I think VeChain is a solid contender in that category. Now, in terms of some of VeChain's innovation here, so they've recently announced the world's first national eNFT adoption, which will allow tracking through the creation of NFTs. Again, guys, for those who don't know, that's all what VeChain is about. It's all about tracking and bringing logistics onto the blockchain. VeChain has also recently partnered with shopping.io to bring cryptocurrency payments to everyday purchases. So folks, look, VeChain is a blockchain that has a very strong community, a track record. It didn't just pop up yesterday. It's been around for years, developing and growing its technology, clear use case, clear adoption, growing partnerships, growing use case all the time. Everything you want to look out for, VeChain has. And again, it's a laggard. And what are we seeing, folks? We recently broke out of a 5-month-long descending triangle and another descending triangle here in the short term. Folks, I love this price action. The key thing to look out for in the short term is 14 cents here. I do believe that if VeChain can get daily candles fully closing above 14 cents, then we probably have the juice to pump tremendously here, folks. If we take a look here at the weekly, you can probably see a little bit more clearly why 14 cents is so price reactive and so critical for VeChain to get above if you want to see macro bullish continuation. I mean, look at this weekly candle close. Resistance, support, resistance, 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 resistance. I mean, clearly extremely price reactive. Clearly where we need to get above if we want to see continuation. If we get a daily candle close above that, I could fully see us impulse up to maybe 16, maybe even 17.5 cents. I mean, that's a 18 to 25% move-ish in the very short term here if we get daily candles closing above 14 cents, which it does seem like we will test here in the short term. So folks, look, I'm very bullish on VeChain both in the short term and in the long term. VeChain is actually my second largest bag holding, and it's my second largest bag for a reason. Folks, if you don't have some VeChain, you're wrong, not financial advice. Now, in terms of where I could see VeChain going in the future, folks, these price predictions people give, you know, these YouTubers give are all just guesstimates for fun. Nobody really knows for sure. But in terms of something I do believe is semi-realistic, you know, if we truly have a second leg of this bull run, if Bitcoin's at or around 100,000, could I see a VeChain at around 50 cents? Could I see a VeChain at around 80 cents? Could I see a VeChain at around $1.20, $1.25? I do think those things are very realistic if we truly get a second leg of this bull run and if Bitcoin is at or around $100,000. In addition, my short-term bullishness on VeChain is completely contingent on Bitcoin and Ethereum keeping this shit together and maintaining this higher high and higher low pattern. As soon as we start to get macro lower lows with Ethereum and Bitcoin, we're probably going to see a bit of a cool-off period with the altcoin market. But barring any kind of massive momentum shift with Bitcoin and Ethereum, which you haven't seen any signs of yet, I do think VeChain will remain short-term, mid-term, and long-term bullish as long as Ethereum and Bitcoin keep cranking in these higher highs and higher lows, which for now they keep on doing regardless of whatever bearish divergence or overextension we may be experiencing. We're still getting in higher highs and higher lows, and as long as we maintain those, no reason to think that the uptrend will stop here, especially with Ethereum breaking above these previous highs here, folks, and getting pretty goddamn close to all-time highs. I'd be extremely surprised if this bullishness with Ethereum didn't drag up Bitcoin as well. But ultimately, folks, if there are any big changes with the market, we will let you know. Make sure you like and subscribe. It is absolutely mandatory that you like and subscribe. It's optional for you to share the video. We appreciate if you share the video. It helps us get more views, more likes, more subscribers, so we can help more people make more money. But that is optional. Like and subscribing is absolutely mandatory. Folks, I'm hearing this from the higher ups. It's not me. So folks, let me know what you think about my VeChain analysis down in the comments below. Do you think these price predictions I gave are very realistic? What are your thoughts? I read the comments all the time. So make sure you comment, click all the buttons. YouTube likes it when you click buttons as well, folks. Make sure you check out our VIP Discord group if you want to extra hand navigate in this market, if you want to know what my portfolio is, what my take profit strategy is, what setups we're looking at. Folks, become a VIP Discord member. I was buying Terra Luna at around $6 and talking about it in our VIP Discord group. If you had been in and bought the local top at the time when we were discussing it, you could have been up over 390% on Terra Luna. Folks, we've been absolutely killing it in our VIP Discord group, and we're actually going to be increasing the prices by a lot come September the 15th. But if you sign up before September the 15th, you'll get grandfathered in at the current much cheaper prices. Folks, if you've been sitting on the fence, now's the time to pull the trigger before we increase the price. Tons of value in there. We've been killing it. Hope to see you guys in there. Now, enough shilling. That's it from me. Until next time, folks. Take care.